A story passed in my family says my 3 times great-grandmother lived to be 108 years old. In fact, a candle from her supposed 100th birthday cake was given to my grandmother as a keepsake. But when I began to investigate this story, the facts did not add up. According to my ancestor's certificate of death, she was born in 1843 and died in 1933, making her 89. That year of birth is consistent, at least within a 2-year range, of what's recorded in census records from 1850 to 1930. Our ancestors could not resist embellishing their family history with claims of royalty, kinship to an infamous outlaw, or descent from a so-called Cherokee princess. They also stretched the truth about longevity. Showman P.T. Barnum got into the act in 1836 when he promoted an enslaved woman. Her name was Joyce Heth. Barnum claimed she was George Washington's childhood nursemaid, making her 161 years old. The hoax worked. Joyce Heth became a sensation. And that made a fortune for P.T. Barnum. Another longevity-enjoying Joyce was Stephen Joyce, who lived in Waco, Texas in 1900. The federal census that year listed his age as 145 and his birth date as March 1755. 4 years after the census, Joyce's name splashed in newspapers across the U.S. when he claimed to be the oldest man in the world. Joyce advertised for Duffy's malt whiskey, which he credited for his good health and long life. And then there's Daniel Frederick Beckerman, shown as 101 in the 1860 census in Fortune, New York. 7 years later, the New Yorker made history when Congress passed a special act granting Beckerman a pension for his service in the American Revolution, although no such military record was found. Daniel Frederick Beckerman died in 1869, supposedly at age 109. In 1855, the American Medical Monthly reported several cases of longevity in New Hampshire, including the death of Zacchaeus Lovell at age 120, yet Lovell's death date was unknown to the journal's editors. As it happened in the case of my alleged 108-year-old ancestor, stories of extreme longevity are sometimes easily disproven. Just because it was said 100 years ago does not make it true.